Hey everyone, my name is Mandy and I am the Handmade Homeschooler. Welcome to my channel. If it's your first time here, make sure that you hit that like and subscribe button so you can get all the great content and updates every time I post a video here on YouTube. This is a brand new series that I am filming called School Night Suppers. I feel like school night suppers can be so difficult sometimes, especially in your first year or so of trying to adjust your entire family to homeschooling. And sometimes dinners can just fall by the wayside. So I'm going to try to alleviate some of that stress for you and show you real meals that don't take me that long to cook that I am making for my family over the next couple of weeks. If this is something that you are really interested in, let me know by leaving a comment down below and telling me, so I will be sure to make some more of them if there's enough interest. Over this week, we're gonna be making all kinds of things like chicken and dumplings, and I'm even making steaks one night, which my family is like super excited about. So if you enjoy this, let me know. I have a few rules as far as meals. So one, they have to be healthy. So if you follow me on Instagram, my Instagram link is down below, then you know that I am a health and fitness nut. I almost changed over to a health and fitness type of program for my education and decided against it at the last minute. But I work out a lot, I eat really healthy, so my meals have to be really healthy as well. So no crazy high calorie meals here. Number two, they have to be acid reflux and hiatal hernia friendly. I have a brand new hiatal hernia caused by my condition from last year, and my husband has severe acid reflux, and when it acts up, we both get really sick. So all of the recipes that I make have to fall within that low acid category. And lastly, they have to taste good. I have two practically teenage boys in my house and my husband, so they have to taste good. So if this sounds like something that you would love, stay tuned and you will see some of the great meals that I made all throughout this week. Hey moms, it's a school night. It's Monday night, and tonight we are going to be making turkey taquitos, if I said that right. But we're making the skinny version of them from the Skinny Suppers book, and I will show this to you here. This is probably one of my favorite cookbooks, and I will put a link below to the cookbook that I'm using. And we are going to be making the turkey taquitos, but I'm going to be making it just a little bit different. I like to use beef because I am not a fan of ground turkey, and neither is my family. So we're going to be making it just a little bit different. Plus, I have a hiatal hernia and my husband has severe acid reflux. So we're going to be taking out some of the ingredients like the peppers and the onions and replacing it with different seasonings and things that won't give us wicked heartburn. So stay tuned and I'll show you what it looks like. So here's what the ground beef looks like right now, and pretty soon I'm going to add in the different spices and seasonings, and then I'm going to make the mixture that is going to go inside of our tortillas. So here's dinner all finished. Now these two are the wheat tortillas for me, and here are the white ones for the boys. And these, made to the recipe, are only 334 calories for two of them, so I can have those two for under 350. Now I'll also give the kids rice, and I'll probably have just a salad or something simple with mine, but mine should be plenty filling enough for me because of my hiatal. So this cookbook is the Skinny Suppers Cookbook by Brooke Griffin, and we love her recipes, and I'll leave a link down below to where you can get this cookbook, and there's all kinds of great recipes in here. So if you guys like Mexican food, try this one, it's really great. Tonight's dinner is going to be loaded nacho potato skins. We're gonna have salad, and here is the steak cooking. Yum. Tonight I'm just making a really simple chicken dinner with panko breadcrumbs and regular breadcrumbs, and just coating the outside of a chicken breast and making one for each of us. some baked zucchini strips from the Skinny Taste Cookbook, and leftover of the baked potatoes that I made from steak night. Everything was in the oven and it was really good. And this is what it looked like. Hey guys, tonight's school night supper is going to be really easy. I'm just going to use my Instant Pot to make skinny chicken and dumplings. That is my youngest favorite meal, and it's going to be done in my Instant Pot on the slow cooker function. So I have a slow cooker, but the Instant Pot just sits out on my countertop and it's just easier to use my Instant Pot. I'm going to be using the Skinny Suppers Cookbook again, and of course I'll leave a link down below in the description so you guys can grab that if you want. And this one's going to be really gentle for me and my husband's acid reflux issues and for my hiatal. So I have to keep in mind, I have to keep everything very low fat and low on the acidity. So I have to make some swaps when it comes to seasoning, spices, and ingredients. So we're going to be using really healthy whole ingredients, and I'll probably serve this with either bread or maybe mashed potatoes. I don't know. I'll see what kind of mood I'm in later today, and some kind of green vegetable. So super easy. And I put that in before we even started school today, and I'll show you what that looks like later today. This was such a low maintenance, easy recipe for a school night. I placed a couple of chicken breasts that had the salt, pepper, poultry seasoning inside of my Instant Pot. And then I just added some chicken broth and a couple of cans of condensed cream of chicken soup, the healthy version of that. And I just let it cook all day long, so you can kind of see what I'm using here. I just put my Instant Pot on the slow cooker function, and I just let it go all day while we were schooling. And then I finished up the recipe to the actual book, and dinner was done in probably just about an hour once I placed the dumplings inside. And I actually decided to set the Instant Pot on the pressure cooking for that one just to speed it up a little bit, and it turned out perfect. And the leftovers the next day were fantastic. One of the great things about this recipe is that it is so cheap to make. With just a couple cans of cream of chicken soup and some chicken broth and the dumpling ingredient, it was just really about $5 or $6 because the other things I already had on hand, like the seasoning. So this really is such an affordable meal that makes a whole lot. We have a ton of leftovers the next day, and my kids are eating them for lunch after school, so they're really excited to get the rest of that. This is also from the Skinny Suppers Cookbook too. Here it is all finished. And I made a loaf of crusty wheat bread and some Parmesan broccoli to go with it, and everyone loved it. All right, guys, I hope you had fun with me in my kitchen this week to see all the meals that we have cooked throughout the duration of the first week of school. So if you guys have any questions, of course, feel free to pop them down below in the comment section, and I will leave the cookbooks that I use in there as well in case you want to try these recipes. So far, everybody loved them, especially the chicken and dumplings yesterday. That was everybody's favorite, and there's so many leftovers. So make sure you give them a try, and I will probably be using these cookbooks a lot more throughout this school night supper series. If you guys like this series, let me know, and I will be sure to make more of them. Bye.